Hello, everyone. My name's Lydia. This is Celeste. We are part of the Lots and Launch team. So Celeste is my downline, and we're pretty much recording this call to kind of let you guys know a little bit about us, what we do, who Monade is, and hopefully answer some questions that you guys had sort of, you know, wondering about or that we haven't answered for you in our conversation. So I'll introduce myself first. I'm Lydia. I have been part of this amazing company for 15 months now. And actually, today is the very first day that I'm a fully self employed woman because I decided 15 months ago to try Monate hair care. I fell in love with it just from trying all heaps of different products, didn't love them. I was like a massive product snob. And I tried these products from a girlfriend of mine, absolutely fell in love with them. They started to transform my hair. So I decided that I wanted to become part of this business. I was previously doing life coaching, PTing, and doing a little bit of mental health support work as well. And I just was feeling like I had just lost a bit of passion. I was just looking for something a little bit more for myself, but we were also needing a bit more income for my family. My husband had just taken on a new role, and we kind of just needed like some extra money. So I was like, why don't I start selling the hair care that I'm using and I'm loving and all that sort of thing. Fast forward 15 months, I now have a global team of women. I have been able to earn multiple, like 4, 5 figures in this business. It has now provided a full-time income for me and my family. And I have helped hundreds of people with their hair, which I am really passionate about doing. And now I get to work from home completely. I quit my other job last week and I get to do that now. And yeah, so I am, like I said, Celeste Upline. And so we just want to come on here. I want to introduce her and see kind of like where she came from, like why she started, that sort of thing. And then we'll go into a little bit more about, who Monade is and all that sort of thing. So Celeste, you can
Hello,
introduce yourself.
everyone. Yeah, so I'm Celeste and I'm a mum of three girls. I have been in the business for about 9 months this month. And beforehand, I was in retail. So I was in retail for a really long time. I was doing visual merchandising. I was a manager. I was doing an all-rounder in my retail job. And I would say that I was excelling in that environment. But I fell pregnant. My mum died, and in that time, I found that I couldn't bring myself to be in that workplace anymore. It was just a bit hard to be showing up, and I wanted to be making an income, but I just really couldn't fathom the time now, knowing that how quickly it can pass, knowing that I was going to be bringing in a new daughter, and I think I got to a place where I just didn't really want to miss out because I really did have to miss out for a lot of years, especially being a single mum with my two oldest girls. I was kind of forced in a way, not forced, but it just was a non-negotiable to be working full time. So I left that world, and naturally I had a few months off just while I was grieving and while I was early pregnancy days. And then it did come to a point where I was missing my own financial income. So I was trying to find creative ways to be able to bring income in from home. So I was going to do flipping like furniture. That didn't last very long. I was buying and reselling clothing, which actually I did get quite a good revenue from that, but that came with a big workload and a lot of physical workload that I think wasn't going to be maintainable with young children. If I wanted to make that a full-time income, like it was great to have like hobby money, but to make that a full-time income, I was going to have to put a lot of like physical hours of like going out and um, sourcing products and things like that. So then when I saw this come up, I had never heard of it before. I had a friend of mine that I used to actually just buy clothes off her. She
Mm.
started doing it, and I was really intrigued because she's a businesswoman. She had been doing other businesses on the side, so I knew that she was someone that, um, was business savvy and probably was onto something really good if she was doing this. So I decided that I didn't think I had any hair concerns. Looking back, I definitely did, and I definitely didn't need these products, but at the time I was like, okay, I'm going to give these products a go. I don't know if I want to do the business. I will see. I'll just order a pack and then I'll go from there. But for whatever reason, as soon as I bought my pack, I just wanted to get straight into it. So I started sharing. I have also earned multiple four figures. I have ranked up maybe like I'm a few under Lydia, so maybe like four ranks under. I have a team, I have a big customer base now, and I think for me, financially, this has definitely started to generate an income that I wasn't able to generate before. But yeah, that's a bit of my backstory and just like how I got started.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
what would you say is like your most favorite part about joining this business? Like what was well, actually, I'd love to ask you what held you back? Like
Mm.
if you had any reservations, and then after you've jumped in, what has been like your most favorite part about this
Yeah.
business?
I will definitely say I had done network marketing in the past, but I was in a very different time of my life, a very different mindset, very different perspective. So, and I didn't need the business. So I think I just didn't care back then. And I also just had a little bit of a tainted idea
Yeah.
about what it was. I thought that,
Which
you
a
know, you
lot
have
of people
a lot
do.
of people
Yeah.
do. And I thought that I had to keep like paying money, which you don't. Like I haven't had to pay any other money. Like you just buy back
No.
and with it. So I think that I had a reservation around that, maybe having to, keep paying to be in the business,
Yeah.
which I haven't. So that was probably a reservation I had. And then my favorite part, I think it's actually I not expected, but I think seeing how much my confidence has grown. Like I think looking
Mm.
back and just seeing how much more I'm stepping into, I don't know if it's myself, but just a different part of myself that I
Yeah.
haven't really been able to express. Only as a manager, maybe. That was the only
Yeah.
time, and I really, really loved doing that.
Yeah.
So I think it's been really cool to step into a place where I get to lead again and I get to, I don't know, just be confident in who I am. And I think that's
Yeah.
really precious.
Yeah, and I think when you first came in as well, you did have big doubts about whether you could do this and whether
Mm,
you were confident enough and all that sort of thing. And I personally have seen you grow so much as a person and so
mm,
much in your confidence and your leadership and, just in your knowledge. Like you have such an amazing knowledge about the
yeah,
products and things like that as well.
mm,
We also get given like literally everything we need. Like how you were saying, there are I would definitely say red flags with some
yeah,
other network marketing companies. You
yeah,
kind of think like a lot of people have this preconceived notion that it's a pyramid scheme or you have to
mm,
sign up people to make money. You've got to make sure that you are constantly spending money to be able to get paid, all that sort of thing. So you guys know who are watching, we actually don't have any purchasing requirements. You don't have to buy every month. You literally just buy your product pack. You
mm,
use the products. You can buy as you go. You don't have to buy again for
mm,
however long you want. You can get paid as soon as the next week. So for me, that was one of the biggest things that I was like, okay, I can get paid as soon as I sign up. If I can just like sign up my mom and my sister and
mm,
get people using better hair care,
mm,
I can make money straight away. And within the first week, I was already getting my first paycheck. And so that was really big for me. And I thought, that's crazy because I'm just sharing hair care that I'm using and that I love. And I've done a little bit of like micro influencing before and had never been paid the amount that I got paid just for recommending some products.
yeah,
So we don't have any monthly spend, anything like that. There
mm,
is no like, I don't know, fees, like hidden fees, exit fees, anything like that. The only fee that there is when you've joined the business and you continuously want to do it after 12 months,
yeah,
there's like a $70 fee. But that's if you're like, you're working your business, you're wanting it to grow, like $70 probably will be nothing to
exactly.
by then.
Yeah,
And then the only other thing is that we literally get given everything. So when I jumped into this business, I'm very much like I'm like you, Celeste.
mm,
I love knowledge. I want to
mm,
know about things. I want to learn about things. And we get given everything we need. We get like a website. We don't hold any stock or inventory or anything like that. It all just comes from a warehouse. So it completely cuts the middleman out.
mm,
We sign up customers and then they get their product shipped to them. So we don't have to do any shipping or anything like that.
mm,
Um, and then also you get a website, you get all of our resources. We have an entire academy of learning, training. We have training on, I don't know, like confidence, sales, skills,
yeah,
social media. For people who think that like I'm not good at social media, like trust me, we both were. I was not good at social media. I just had like a following from when I was like a young mum. Celeste as well. Like these are the things that you can just grow in and learn. And we get like, for example, we've got a training tomorrow by one of the top sales experts in the entire world who
yeah,
charges like $20,000 for a seminar. and we're getting that for free.
Yeah.
We don't have to pay any extra. There's just so much. The more that you want to learn, the better, and it's just totally there for you
Yeah.
as well. What else?
And I think it's good to know, like, you can't, like, I have been in it for 9 months, and I have not even touched the surface of the amount of training there is, because there is so much. And I think it's really good to know as well that there's different leaders that you might align with. So you don't have to be listening to the same training everybody's listening to, because there is so many different women leading and training that have earned millions of dollars in the business. And I think that's a cool aspect of it, is that you're going to find someone that you align with and that you relate to, because there's so many different women of walks of life doing this business. So I think that's really cool too.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to explain a little bit about how we make money? There's 10 different ways, but you can explain, like, the basic sort of ways that we can make money.
Yeah, I think, like, initially, like, we always get paid a commission for the products that we recommend. So just say Lydia comes to me, she's like, hey, I've got this problem with my hair. How can you help me? I'll give her recommendations. She'll check out. From that checkout, I'll get a commission straight away. And then alongside that, so you can do that you can get 30% to 15% commission, just depending on the type of customer. And then alongside that, we also get bonuses. So the bonuses can accumulate over time. And I think, should we touch on Smart Start, like, first?
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit. So in your first 3 months of business, first 2 months, and then the initial month that you sign up, you can accumulate such a generous amount of money, because there's bonuses available that are not available in any other time of your business. And I think it's really
completely uncapped.
And we can go into that more, like, in a conversation and how that looks, but it's super, super achievable. Lydia, like, obtained those bonuses over and over again. I did, like, a really big chunk of them, and that part of my business just sets you up. You set up your customer base, you set up your team. You can see, like, get an idea of how much you can be earning. And that's something that's available from the get-go. So I think that's really cool. And then just the more that you excel in the business, the more that you grow, the more that you're going to earn. So, like, I think it's good to know for people that you can earn straight away from your commissions, which is really.
Yeah. And we don't just earn from commissions, like Celeste said. We have rank up bonuses. We have other different types of acquisition bonuses. We have our compensation plan is definitely, like, I'm not being biased, it is the best compensation plan that there is out there. There is no limit to what you can earn. And another thing is that we get paid on the products, we get paid on, people that we bring into the business, we get paid on the packs that we sell to people bringing into the business as well. And you can do this business however you like. You don't have to do it the same as me or Celeste or anything like that. I came into this business and people think, you might have to need like 20 hours to put into it. Our team is full of women who are doing this alongside another job, alongside having 3 kids or 4 kids at home, homeschooling them. We have some women who are working full-time jobs and doing this on the side. You can do this business however you like. You put in what you want to get out of it. If you can just allocate a little bit of time each day and be intentional with that time, you can make money. You can sign people up. You can literally, all you're getting people to do is everybody shampoos their hair. It's actually really simple. Everybody washes their hair. You're just getting people to swap the products that they're using that are not necessarily the greatest for their hair for something low tox and better. So Monet in general is a low tox company. We use naturally based products. They're vegan, they're Leaping Bunny certified. We follow the European beauty standards. We have been around for 10 years now. This is our 10th year. We built to a $3 billion company. There's no debt whatsoever, which some people don't really care about. But what it technically means is that our company started and we don't have debt with any other businesses. So what it means is that we develop our products, we put all of our money into our products. When we sell those products, there's no middleman. We are selling those products, and the money from those are coming straight back into the people's hands that are using and selling these products. So it's a really good business model in terms of, like, the people who are selling it get really taken care of, and our business is so incredibly generous to us. There's so many incentives. We have a motor club program. So I am at the rank of which is about the middle of the business, I would say. And then you can earn yourself a fully paid for car. At the moment, it's Range Rover. And so we are all Jaguar. You can earn a car with us. We have so many incentives like trips as well. So I just got back from Mexico, if you can't tell by the tan, and and we got back from Mexico, a completely fully paid for trip for me and my husband, flights, accommodation included. We have 2 of those trips every single year, one in the country that you live in, and then one, somewhere in overseas, somewhere like really tropical and beautiful. So we have those sorts of things. We get paid 5 times a month. We get paid every single week, and then our monthly bonuses every month as well.
Yeah. And then we also get massive discounts on the product.
We get huge discounts, yes. So that is another reason why some people sign up, because they want to use the product. And we get like anywhere from, I think, 25 to 40% discount off our products that we use personally. And then is there anything else that I'm missing?
And I think that we're in the middle of global expansion as well. So we haven't even reached every country, which is actually a massive deal, because it means that there's a whole part of the world that has not even tried the products. So I think when people think, I don't know if people even think about it, but that something is saturated, it's really not, because we have not even spread globally yet, and it's still in the middle of, and it's usually the best time to start a business when they're in the middle of global expansion. That's a huge opportunity. So I think where they are, what's the word? Not unleashing. They're opening up to Germany.
Oh yes, like they're opening up like different positions in different countries and things like that in the very near future. We haven't even gotten to Asia yet, which is huge. And if you think about it, the women who have been doing this in the US, it's been in the US for 10 years now, and there are still, it hasn't even scratched the surface. It is now the #1 leading hair care in the whole of the US. And I predict within the next 12 months it's going to be in Australia as well. And then we're expanding in Europe and things like that as well. So it is actually a really amazing, like, pivotal time to be in this business, because we are expanding, we're growing, and people want to be part of this business. And I know that myself and pretty much all of my team have been, the only thing I've said is, I wish I started sooner. Like, I just wish that I knew about this opportunity sooner, and I wish I started making money sooner, you know?
100%.
So we sign people up. We help other women start their own business as well. You don't need any experience. That is the one thing about this business, is, like I said, all of the training comes like free. So you don't need any experience. You don't need sales experience. You don't need hair experience. You don't need anything. We teach you everything. And then when and if you want to build your own team, we have so much training on leadership. You get one-on-one mentorship with Celeste or I, whoever you're, going to sign up with, you are going to get their one-on-one help as well to build your business and grow your business. So the other way, you can just explain how they start, and then we can wrap it up.
Wrap it up. So pretty much you buy your product pack. So you'll reach out to either Lidia or myself. We'll do a consult with you so that we can cater the pack to you. I think there's 5 to choose from, and they range between $250
or $240 and $890.
So there's different. It just depends how much product you want for yourself, really. I started with the 240 pack. I wish that I went with the 550, because a lot of the products in that I end up just buying for myself anyway. So it just depends how much product you want for yourself, but it doesn't matter. It's up to you. You're going to get the right products for yourself anyway. And if you start, like I decided, with shampoo, conditioner, treatment, and my hair had a massive glow up. I've got a treatment in at the moment, that's why it's up. So you pick a product pack, and then from there you get onboarded. So we will run you through our onboarding, which we personally set up for ourselves, for our teams. You will have access to the resources, and then from there you just start sharing, and then you start sharing your journey. You can literally come online and be like, hey, I'm starting to use these products, come on my journey with me. And people find a lot of interest in that. That's what I did from the beginning. I just said, like, my hair doesn't look good now, but I'm going to try these products, and people really take to that, and they want to come along the journey with you. So buy a pack, get onboarded, start using, start sharing, start earning, pretty much. So,
and there is a huge community of women too. You get plugged into all of our team chats and stuff like that. So if you don't know what you're doing, you have so many other women who also have either just started or have been in the business for a while and can give you so many like recommendations,
Yeah.
tips. You can relate to people who are just as nervous and scared as you or don't know what they're doing. There is like the community is probably one of the best parts of this business and one of the things that I personally love the most. And you have help. You are never doing this alone.
No.
And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. If
Yeah.
anyone has any other questions that we haven't answered in this recording, please let us know. We are both the most open, honest, you know, people ever. So just ask us anything. The more questions you have, the better. And we hopefully are really excited to
Welcome
bring
you in.
you into our team. Yeah.
Yeah. Yay.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Bo, for jumping on with me and talking about this. And yeah, if any questions, just reach out to Celeste or I. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.